said it looked a lot like a 1950s airline logo. And I was like, I kind of see that. There's Breonna Stewart. I can't make heads or tails of what that shit's supposed to be. Asia Wilson. Okay.
Imagine waking up to a Rivals logo launch and hearing your name used as the punchline. Tonight, Caitlin Clark says Aya Wilson took a shot at her brand new Nike logo. It happened in public. It went viral. And the reaction split the women's basketball world instantly. This is the story behind the logo, the insult, and the power play that followed.
This just happened a few minutes ago, and it was a long time in the waiting. Many fans were wondering where Nike has been with any Caitlin Clark merchandise whatsoever, but developing a signature logo and a signature shoe does take time. So without further ado, here is Caitlin Clark's official Nike signature logo. There is a statement that says, Caitlin's signature logo pulls you in like her game. It features interlocking C's. Her mark is emblematic of ever-expanding range.
A logo is more than a mark. It's identity, merchandise, and a cultural moment. Think Jordan's Jumpman, Kobe's sheath. For a young star, a signature logo tells the world, you're an era. So when Nike dropped Caitlin Clark's interlocking C emblem, the internet didn't just react, it detonated.
Telling y'all to stay patient. I've been telling y'all that Nike takes their time, that Asia Wilson's shoe deal was 2 years in the making, that Paige Beckers had PEs, not her own signature shoe, and that Caitlin Clark's was 100% coming. And people kept saying, oh, Nike fumbled the bag with Caitlin. It has to get out there. Nike fumbled the bag. No, they didn't. It takes time. She's got to develop a whole freaking product line. But they just announced, breaking news right now, we have a logo. That is the official Caitlin Clark Nike logo. And it's not just that. I mean, this is cool. Nike has just announced that a signature product line will be dropping soon with signature shoes coming in 2026. Now, this is going to be her logo for all of her Nike stuff that is Caitlin Clark official stuff, just like we have the Asia Wilson line where she has her logo on all of it.
In the wake of Clark's logo drop, a quote circulated, attributed to Aya Wilson, that framed the new mark as looking like a 1950s airline logo and implied it was underwhelming. Clips and commentary began to circulate, some amused, others furious. Then, a high-profile interview surfaced where the contrast between the two players was laid bare.
All right, subtle commercial, nothing too crazy, no big bang. But here we go, folks. If we look at this right here, this is the Easter egg I'm talking about. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 billboards. 8 billboards. October, December, November, January, February, March, April, May. The start of the WNBA season. Is that when these shoes are going to drop? Is that when these shoes are going to drop in May? We know that come October, we're going to get some merchandise. We're going to get some apparel. But the shoes, they said, coming soon in 2026. How soon? May 2026.
According to Caitlin's own account in follow-up interviews and social posts, she confirmed that IS comment felt like a slight, especially given timing and tone. Caitlin described how fans, merch lines, and even Nike servers erupted when her logo dropped. When a fellow star frames that moment as clip art or 1950s, the subtext reads as "You don't belong here."
A lot of time and money and resources to be able to have an opportunity to come watch this team play or come watch me play. And, I certainly understand that. And I try to make as much time as I can to sign an autograph because that can really impact somebody's life. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're going to put that up in their room and look at it every single day and have something to dream about and something, that they want to be one day. And, being able to do that and take, like I said, 10 seconds, it's the little things that really go a long way that impact young kids. So it's not something I take lightly at all.
Here's how it unfolded. Nike teases and drops the logo. Fans crash servers. Merch sells out. Critics weigh in. Aya is quoted. The quote spreads. Caitlin confirms she heard it, and social platforms ignite. Within 48 hours, the story jumped from sports feeds to mainstream culture pages.
Logo debut with this soft cotton logo tee. And you know what's interesting about this design? It does look like they are interlocked, but if you kind of squint your eyes, it also kind of looks like a very dimensional one C in front of the other one. I don't know if that's just me. According to Nike, the shirt is available, but it's not available just yet. But you can be notified for when it does go on sale. I can only imagine it's going to get sold out.
To understand why anything Aya Wilson says matters, you need the context. Wilson is a veteran star, long linked to Nike, has her own signature presence, and carries the weight of being a leading figure in women's basketball branding. For years, she cultivated a relationship with Nike, and for fans, that history matters.
People have been getting on Nike because they don't feel like they have been promoting Caitlyn as much as they should. But I will say we have to give credit where credit is due. I feel like in the past month or so, they have been tweeting about Caitlyn more. And then obviously with this shoe release, they made this super sick commercial to promote it. And of course, just today, Caitlyn Clark's new Kobe PE shoe sold out in less than a minute. And I saw so many tweets about this, so many people who were so sad that they missed out on this shoe. I saw that there was this one Dick's store and people were lined up around the corner, like camping out, trying to get the shoe. I also heard that Nike stocked about 14,000 of these, and that is an unconfirmed report, but they sold out in less than a minute. If that's any indication of what a Caitlyn Clark signature shoe will do, I think Nike better continue to get on it and get ready to launch this brand for Caitlyn.
Why does this matter commercially? A logo that creates demand becomes leverage for endorsement deals and cultural influence. Nike as a brand times and shapes moments. Critics argued that the company's simultaneous rollouts could look like strategic positioning, elevating one athlete's branding while downplaying another's.
Lost all respect for A'ja Wilson. I don't want to hear her opinions. I don't care what she has to say from this point on. When you keep a Nike deal 2 years in secret while you're spewing all that crazy stuff about Caitlyn Clark in the Time magazine, read what she said in the Time magazine, yet you had a Nike deal the whole entire time?
This moment also carried cultural freight. Women's athletes, especially people of color, often face a specific blend of critique, aesthetics mixed with identity. For many observers, whether the comment was about design or something deeper, it stung because it echoed past moments when athletes of color were dismissed or pitted against one another.
A'ja Wilson truly co-created her new A1 signature basketball shoe and collection to ensure every detail is authentic to her and her community.
And guess who's speaking there? Good old Cheryl Swoops, who's part of Nike and knew the whole time too. So Cheryl Swoops spewing all that crap about Caitlyn Clark, yeah, you knew that A'ja Wilson's going to be coming out with a shoe deal, with a collection and everything.
Caitlyn herself, in public statements and interviews, walked a careful line. She confirmed the comment reached her, acknowledged how intense and strange the spotlight can be, and framed the episode as another chapter in a fast-moving career.
Somebody said it looked like Chanel. I said it looked like Gucci. But whatever it is a luxury sports brand. I can't think of very many luxury sports brands. Guys, yeah, do you, like, I'm a fashion guy. And I understand what Nike is doing. Nike is trying to get into the luxury brand style, the luxury department style, almost a little bit getting out of sporting. If they successfully do this has never been done.
Then the creators moved in. Reaction videos, hot takes, thumbnails screaming betrayal. They turned a branding squabble into viral content. Some creators framed Wilson as jealous. Others framed Nike as manipulative. The result: more eyes, more merch sales, and a conversation that outgrew the original comment.
One of the reasons Nike's stock is dropping is how badly they dropped the ball with the female phenom, A'ja Wilson. I think one of their experts should have had more foresight about her trajectory into being the best women's basketball player in the world, and they should have given her a signature shoe probably 2 years ago. Regardless of the sudden burst of media interest in the WNBA, thanks to the likes of Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark, A'ja is a proven winner and one of the brightest spots in all of basketball. The fact that A'ja's shoe deal emerged into the media after Caitlyn's deal was already publicized gives reactionary vibes instead of
Practical impact? Expect subtle shifts, more careful public comments from players, possible PR responses from Nike, and a renewed focus on how brands stage their rollouts. For fans, the story is a reminder that every public line can reshape perception, quickly and permanently.
Clark signature shoe sold out in minutes. It was here and then it was gone. Poof. It reminds me of Mike Tyson back in the days. Don't go to the bathroom or the fight is over. You go, girl.